coliseums. They got the nerve to look at me and say I'm a demon.
Hey, welcome back. A chance to check out some great local artists like Clint Breeze and The Groove. After nearly 40 episodes, just kind of in a private setting, guess what? The IndyStar Sessions series is now open to the public. And IndyStar Entertainment reporter Dave Lindquist is here to tell us all about it, to send out an invitation. This is such a cool thing. You've been doing it kind of at the Star headquarters for the first season. Right. Now you're opening them up to everybody else.
We had some limitations in our earlier setting. One, we were private. Two, it was just kind of a iPhone coming through Facebook Live. And finally, we could only present the artists kind of unplugged or truncated.
Okay, well, but that's how you start out. You know,
Yeah.
You want to see how this is going to work. It's kind of new territory, but now you've got 40 episodes under your belt. So tell us exactly what works here. It's performances, it's a conversation with the artists, and who are these artists?
Yep. All right, so it's a video series called Dogfish Head Brewery presents IndyStar Sessions at Square Cat Vinyl.
Okay, so you got dogs and cats in here.
That's true.
Okay.
It's kind of a mouthful of a title, but we have 3 partners.
Good.
And every week, musicians come on, they play 3 songs. I talk to them. There's a live audience, free, all ages, at Square Cat Vinyl. It's this great record store in the heart of Fountain Square.
It's actually a cool place to be, isn't it?
It's actually 4 things in one. It's a record store, it's a live music venue, you can get a coffee there, and you can get a beer there.
That's like everything you'd want, right? I mean, why leave?
It's a place to hang out.
So how do you reach out to folks? I mean, how do they know? When is it? And, you know, will they get a chance to ask the questions of the artist, or is that just your job?
I am the,
You're the host.
Spokesman host, yes.
Okay.
And they happen every week, not always on the same time, but this week's episode is tomorrow at 6 o'clock tomorrow with Cyrus Youngman and the Kingfishers, a great dynamic indie folk group. Our debut episode was last Monday with Clint Breeze and The Groove.
Which we were just hearing at the top there. And tell me what you think about the way, I mean, this is your bread and butter, right? I mean, how would you describe our scene here? We're getting more music festivals all the time, and is Indianapolis starting to get recognized as sort of a city that has great venues and in bringing more artists? Because I mean, that's been sort of a complaint. We need to get some of the biggest artists always here. That's an automatic. I mean, when U2 decided they were going to add a show and come to Indianapolis, I mean, that says something, doesn't it?
I think Indianapolis has always been a great music city.
Yeah.
There are certain genres, like country, for instance, where we are an A-list. No doubt, every act comes through.
And when Garth Brooks did, 5 nights in a row here in Indianapolis, so that's true.
Live Nation, the biggest concert promoter in the world, has a huge presence here. Bankers Life Fieldhouse just had their biggest year ever for shows. And a company called My Old Kentucky Blog Presents just celebrated their 10th anniversary. And that's a company that really plants the seeds. Like, they bring the up and coming acts, like brand new fresh acts, and once they play the market once, they had a good time, they'll come back. So as the bands get bigger and grow, they have a better connection to Indianapolis, and they'll just come back more and more.
And you're sort of plugged into all of that. Any last word about any upcoming concerts that have got you really excited?
Boy, just put me on the spot.
I mean, you're going to be covering it.
You got to be at the Indianapolis 500, both for the race and the Snake Pit show just announced a few minutes ago, starring Deadmau5, Diplo, and more.
There you go. I did see that. That came down, and you were right on it here. So the IndyStar Sessions, Square Cat Vinyl in Fountain Square. You can see it online, and then maybe be there. The next session, as you said, tomorrow
Come
night.
on down, free and
6
all
o'clock.
ages.
Yeah, so there you go. More information at fox59.com. Always great to see you, Dave. Thanks a lot for coming in. Appreciate it. All right, let's send it back into the studio. Ange?